Hey boys and girls, this is Larry, ubrailroad.com. Check me out. Hey, here's my project. Oh, today is December 2nd. Okay, now I'm not going to publish this today. It's going to be a few days because I got a lot of work to do. But here's what I'm doing. I'm building a block wall for that viaduct right there because that's going to be where traffic is going to go under. So I got to build a wall right there and right there. Okay, here's what I'm doing. I'm going to walk into the other room here. I'm taking regular styrofoam like this. See how thin that is? That's 1/2 inch. And then I'm cutting them down into bricks, and then I'm gluing them to a board like this. Now this board was perfectly cut to fit underneath there, so when this is all done, this will fit right underneath there. Now unfortunately, you're going to need a table saw or a bandsaw to do this. You could do it by hand, but it's going to be very slow and tedious. So here's what I did. First of all, I cut them down into strips like this, okay? It's easier to cut them into strips and then cut it this way for your block than it is to cut the block this way and then cut it this way, okay? Because your fingers are too close to the blade. Now here's the kind of blade I'm using. I'm using a fine tooth. This blade is so wore out, it's ridiculous. But it does cut styrofoam perfect. Doesn't leave a lot of dust or nothing, so that works out pretty good. But I just wanted to show you what I'm working on right now, and there's a whole box full of them that I already cut up. So I've got plenty of block to work with. Now remember, when you do your block work, don't forget these, because this is where your interlocking corners are going to come. And if you don't, you're going to have a straight edge corner, and it's going to look fake. So anyway, I'll be getting back to you. Okay, here's the problem I'm facing with this viaduct. I've never done anything like this in my life. I'm going to give it a whirl, see how it works out. But you see how I had to just cut pieces of styrofoam to make it work? And all those are just little pins from those utility flags. I got a ton of those. I use them for everything. They work great for pinning things in place. But you kind of see how that's going to go. And then there's how my wall is going to look. That brace won't be there, of course. But anyway, that's what I got going here right now. So let me get on it and I'll get back to you. Hey boys and girls, this is Larry, ubrailroad.com. Check me out. Today is December 4th. I have finished my concrete viaduct walls. This is what it looks like. Now, of course, it's not painted, but I want to give you the biggest hint. When you cut bricks, blocks, whatever, from foam, make sure you cut enough, if not more, for the job. I made the mistake. I moved my fence, and I ended up getting a couple different size block. So be careful with that, because it doesn't take much to make everything look, way out of whack. Mine looks a little wacky. I don't know. After I stain it, I'm going to look at it. If I don't like it, I'll just take it down and do something else. But what I did on my bridges is I pinned them with those utility flags. I just cut off like a 3-foot section, made a little bend in it, and I pinned them. This way, after I run all my trains, I'll see what clears and what doesn't clear. But anyway, all done. So now it's time to get stained and moved on. And I hope you like this. If you do, please leave a like or subscribe. I'd appreciate it. But anyway, this is Larry, over and out. Hey boys and girls, this is Larry, ubrailroad.com. Check me out. Today is December 5th. Now you guys all seen my finished block viaduct. Okay, I painted it all black. I spray painted this with that cheap dollar paint you buy at Walmart. It doesn't eat into the styrofoam. So right now I've got it black. And now I'm going to go through all my other colors, and as I go through them, I'll get back to you and show you what I'm doing. Okay, boys and girls, I'm all done. I've got it all colored the way I believe I want it to go. Today is December 7th, Pearl Harbor Day, and my puppy dog's 9th birthday. Okay, here's what I ended up doing for color. That right there has 9 different colors on it. I've got 3 shades of gray, I've got browns, I've got a little red, I got some olive in there, I got a little yellow, I got a little of everything, and I wasn't sure how to do it. So what I did is I just stippled everything, you know, like the leopard technique, you know, where you just dot everything, you know, with the different dyes and colors and stuff. Now, I'm going to tell you something about Styrofoam that I found out, and I'm really kind of pissed off that I used it, because I've got a box full of plaster of Paris bricks that I made. They stain and color 1,000,000 times better than Styrofoam. Styrofoam doesn't absorb anything, not the pink anyway. It's very dense and it doesn't absorb anything. So it makes it very difficult to paint this, and that's why I ended up putting, you know, 9 different colors on it just to get what I wanted. But after all of this, I'm happy with the way it looks, but I think I could have made it look better if I would have used the plaster. Just a little suggestion, if you can, use the plaster. I think you'll be better off. But anyway, I just want to show you that's known now as the viaduct. So, I'm all done with it, so now it's time to move on. Hope you like it. If you do, post a like, share it, just subscribe, whatever. Okay, this is Larry, over and out.